This is something here we've not seen in a long while, and I love that. Looky here, Tex is playing with his barrel. Friends, you should always know that animals, especially large animals like the size of Tex, would not be doing that. They would not have time or energy to play if they didn't feel well. And what a huge difference a week has made. It was a week ago that we brought both Santoro and Waylon to be here with Tex. And as they're sitting around walking along, munching on grass there along the pond, he's like, you know what? I'm gonna show y'all this game of mine. And he's gone to his barrel and he's sitting there playing toss up. And I absolutely love that. Good morning, folks. Lester here. Today is Sunday my time, and today is one of those days that you have so much to get done and you're on a time schedule. You know that well, tomorrow, Monday, which is going to be Labor Day, will be our cardboard boat races. We're going to have all of our family over with their boats, and we're going to be serving breakfast. What that means is there's a lot that we have to get done today in preparation for tomorrow's event. It's the kind of day where you know you don't have a minute to lose. It's the day that you kind of said your prayers last night, that you wake up healthy and you wake up feeling good. You know it's going to be a long day. You can't have anything slow you down. It's the kind of day where my kid is here, my son, and I don't want to neglect him and not give him a really fun, day of, activities and games and spending daddy time with my son. It's the kind of day where you remember you have animals that need your attention. Water troughs have to be clean. Animals have to be fed. And you wonder how you're going to fit it all in. How blessed are we to wake up and it not be as hot as it usually is. It's a little bit overcast, and so that cloud right there might be the reason that it's cooler than what it normally is. It's only 8 o'clock, and we're about to kick this day off. I'm gonna drive to the store and get some fuel, and while we drive, I'll tell you about some of the jobs that I'm gonna be doing today. All right, y'all come with me. Let's enjoy this day together. It's always funner and gooder when you do things with those you love and care about. So Jamie is going to be working in her greenhouse today. She wants to get all of her shelves put up, and she wants to do that early before it gets hot. The greenhouse is quite unbearable. We do have electricity in our greenhouse, and she's going to put that fan on her while she works. But that's going to be her job. Now, for myself, I'm going to be working on our boat entry. I'm building a pontoon style boat. And so I'm going to be building that, getting it set up and ready for our cardboard boat race. I have a really neat design we're going to try this year. And that's going to take several hours in just constructing the boat. We'll get more onto that a little bit later. All right, so it is Sunday, so it's also the day that I have to do my chores over at the sanctuary. So I'll be going over there in the afternoon. We had to go by and pick up a Sam's order for all of the foods that we're going to make for breakfast. Jamie's going to be doing breakfast tacos, just kind of a breakfast bar. Pancakes, waffles, eggs, bacon, toast. So, it's big Sam's order we got to pick up. Friends, you know times are hard when people start dropping off their chickens at the Valero station. All right, so right now I'm trying to buy things that I can use to, well, I'm gonna paint my boat, and I'm gonna go bright colors. Guys, we're gonna really make this thing flashy. We're gonna make this boat of ours flashy. We already have tape. I don't have Gorilla Tape. We need the good stuff. Gorilla Tape is the strong stuff. I come out of the dollar store and I notice this, and I'm like, what the heck's going on? And then I look up in here and look, I done spilt one of my fuel cans. This was all of the diesel that I went and bought for the pumps, and one of them turned over while in transport. And even though I have a lid on it, now how dangerous is that? It's hard to see, but there's Santoro licking some of this salt block And there's Waylon getting a drink of water out of the water trough. Hi, boys. All right, the boat that Jamie and I are going to build is going to be heavy duty. It's just going to be heavy. It's going to be a heavy boat. It's a heavy boat. We're using this here icy container. It looks pretty solid. And we're going to also build it onto a pontoon, three pontoon. We have all kinds of supplies, but I want you to know what we're going to do. We're going to build it here in my trailer, and I'll back the trailer up to the water, and we have a rolling device, like real ships will roll the heavy. We're going to roll our boat down into the water. So we have these boxes here that will become our pontoons. Problem is, we do have holes in these boxes that are made for handles. That's going to be a problem right there. So we absolutely have one seriously damaged pontoon. All right, so here are the bottoms to our three boxes, which will be serve as our pontoons. Here's the tops. What we're going to do now is take our goldfish containers, and we're going to take and close them off, seal them at the top, and begin just to stack them inside of there. We're going to stack them all the way down. Guys, we've been saving goldfish boxes for a long time. And there's still some in here. We have enough to go down the entire row, and we will fill those up inside there. And that should give us the buoyancy that we need to support the actual boat itself, we hope. All right, so this is the idea. What we're going to do here, we're going to space out our goldfish containers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is that 7? And we'll have. We're going to put 8 in each one, and then we will tape those down. Basically, center them all out and tape them down. Jamie's going to seal each one of them off so they hold air. All right, so I'm busy finishing up our first one. Jamie's still. She's been spending the entire morning doing that right there. Doing is putting waterproof tape over the holes. And when I say the holes, I mean the handles. All right, you're not going to judge here, but at this point we have our pontoons all done up. Now we're going to glue.
We have a problem.
What?
It takes 7 days to seal.
7 days to seal?
Hold on, let me read this one.
We're going to glue the actual boat where I'll be standing or sitting onto the pontoons. If this glue does not work, then we will be using some kind of a tape. We may have to have to tape it anyway just for extra support. All right, this is the adhesive glue that's going to hold our boat. All right, finishing touches, y'all. Finishing touches. We're gonna go gold and silver.
Is this what you call polishing a turd?
No comment on that. Jamie, this is the Textanic 2. Let's have a little pride here, shall we?
This is pride.
A little pride.
It up.
All right, friends, you have seen the step-by-step tutorial, if you will, of how we put it all together. I do see that there's some tape that is kind of unsticking. We used the wrong kind of tape, obviously. The reason we put this big piece of, this big heavy bag of flour back there is because we put glue down. Remember, you're allowed to use glue, tape, or paint. Yes, you can use Flex Seal. We use some on the bottom. And we have it glued down. We want that glue to stick. So we put that big heavy container in there. But we also painted it. I was going to call it the Textanic 2. But Jamie has changed her mind and wants to call it Chariot of Fire because of the colors. Chariot of Fire. And that's fine. I named her last year. Jamie can name her this year. Our plan, though, is to back the trailer right up to the edge of the pond on the incline. I will lower the back down. This will lower right into the water. And whenever I launch, I will literally be inside the cockpit. Do you call it the cockpit? I'll be inside my cockpit, and I'll have someone give me a little push because the boat is on a roller. Guys, we have the boat on a roller. So it will literally roll right off here right down the ramp into the water, and that will be the official launch. I might be using this over here for my oar. This was a goat herding stick was given to Jamie, and I might make this into my oar, or I might just use a regular paddle. I'm not real sure. We did not make a rule on paddling. You can use anything except for your hand. So that's what's going on. We're excited. Tomorrow is the big day. As a matter of fact, you'll be watching this video while we're gathering up to start our boat race. And so, of course, I'll bring you the boat race highlights as soon as I can build that video. Which if I don't do it Monday afternoon, Labor Day, it will be for sure on Tuesday morning. All right, well, thank y'all for being a part of our boat building experience, and wish us luck. I don't know what to expect from the other teams yet. I'm sure they're all going to find their own creative ways of doing this, and I'm hoping that they're as ragtag as we are. So, one thing for certain, I cannot capsize this year. Last year I capsized because I was too top heavy. There's no way I can be too top heavy this year. So I'm feeling good about it. Thank y'all for watching, and we really will see you on tomorrow's video.
Survivor, I'm a survivor, survivor. Who will be the ultimate survivor? Let's find out when you spend a day in our shoes. All you creators, our sanctuary is waiting. Who will win the title? Well, it could be you. Survivor, survivor, I'm a survivor.